Okay, good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing good. Now, as you know, we are doing the grammar topic on tenses, right? And in my previous video, I had explained you about the tenses, and then we had also done one worksheet. That means I had discussed one worksheet. I had also discussed all the rules of the tenses. Okay, so now we will move forward with the topic, and now we will be discussing the next worksheet. Why I am discussing these worksheets in detail is so that I can explain you the rules properly. Okay, I will explain you the rules, and I am not going to discuss all the answers. Some of the answers, some of the questions, you have to do it on your own so that even you get practice. Okay, so yesterday we had discussed one worksheet, and today we will be discussing the next worksheet. Okay, so let's start with the tenses topic. Okay, students, this is the 11th part, that is, this is the 11th video of the 4th poem. Now let's start with the worksheets. Okay, students, see, yesterday we had discussed this worksheet 4.5. I had explained you all the rules. Do you remember? See, then we had done these exercises also. Yes or no? And I hope you have done the homework what I gave you. See, these all exercises we did yesterday, right? So we had completed yesterday 4.5, and today we will be doing 4.6. That means we will be discussing the worksheet 4.6. The reason I am discussing is because each worksheet has a different topic. Okay, different rules of grammar. That is why I am discussing the worksheet. This tense topic is really very important. Now, in yesterday's worksheet, we discussed about when to use is and when to use are, when to use have and when to use has. Okay, means we discussed yesterday when to use the singular verbs and when to use the plural verbs. Now, today in this worksheet, we will be discussing about the tenses present, past and future. Now, you all know there are three tenses, that is present tense, past tense and future tense. Okay, now see what is written here. For things that are happening now, we use the present tense, right? Now, you all know about present tense. The things that are happening now, if you want to show it, you have to use present tense. For things that happened some time ago, we use past tense. Okay, and the things which are already happened in the past, which have already been happened some time ago, for that we use past tense. And for things that are about to happen or will happen later, we use the future tense of a verb. Okay, students, so for the things that are going to happen in the future, that are going to happen, for that we use the future tense of a verb. So understood, present, past and future tense. Okay, now see the next one. Now see, yesterday we learnt when to use is, are, has and have. Yesterday means in the previous worksheet. Now in this worksheet, what is given about will or shall? Now you all must be confused. When you use future tense, we use will and shall. Okay, whenever the sentence is future tense, then will and shall is used. Now you must be thinking how you will come to know when to use will and when to use shall. So over here it is explained. We use shall with first person pronouns such as I and we. So whenever there is I and we in the sentence, you have to use shall. Whenever there is I and we in the sentence, you have to use shall. This is called first person I and we. Now, when will you use will? Will is usually used with second and third person pronouns such as, see, now whenever there is you, he, she, it or they, then will is used. Okay, so whenever there is second and third person pronouns like you, he, she and it and they, then will be used. So you must remember that shall is used only with I and we. When there is I and we in the beginning of the sentence, you must use shall. And when there is you, he, she, it or they, then you have to use will. Okay students, now see, there is an exercise given. I will just discuss some questions and a few questions I will give it as homework for you. Okay, now fill in the blanks with simple present tense. Now you can use any verb you want. Okay, you have to use only present tenses. I usually dash to school at 7 a.m. every day. This is very easy. I usually dash to school at 7 a.m. every day. So this action is happening in the present. It is happening every day. Every day means it is happening in the present. So very simple. I usually go to school. Okay, go is the simple present tense. Go is a simple present tense. So I usually go to school at 7 a.m. every day. Understood? So the first answer is go. Go is a present tense. And the past tense will be, you know what is the past tense of go? It will be went. And the future tense will be will go or shall go. Understood? Now see the second one. My cousins dash me often. Now this is my cousins. So what will you write? My cousins dash me often. So you have to write a present tense verb, simple present tense verb. So we can write my cousins call me often. My cousins call me often. Call is the simple present tense. And what will be the past tense of call? Yes, it will be called. C-A-L-L-E-D. And the future will be will call. Understood? Rajat dash football every Saturday. This is very easy. It will be Rajat plays. Rajat plays football every Saturday. So plays is the simple present tense. Rajat plays football every Saturday. Rajat plays football every Saturday. Understood? So I have made you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can do it on your own. Understood? Now we will do exercise B. Okay. Now see, what is in exercise B? Now you have to fill in the blanks with simple future tense. In the previous exercise A, you had to fill in the blanks with simple present tense, and now you have to use simple future tense. Future tense means you have to use will or shall. You have to use will or shall. Okay, now I told you when to use will. When there are second person and third person noun like you, it, he, she and they. And we will use shall when there is I and we. Okay, now see the first one. It dash tomorrow. Now you have to use the future tense of rain. What is the future tense of rain? Very good. It will be will rain. So I will write it will rain tomorrow. Why we are writing will? Because this is a second person. Okay, it. I dash my homework in the evening. Now you have to write the future tense of complete. So what is the future tense of complete? Very good, will complete. But here there is I. So I told you whenever there is I and we, then what will come? Will not come. You have to write shall. So I shall complete my homework in the evening. Just wait, let me see how many sentences are there. Yes, there are 6. So I will do only 3. We dash to Mumbai next year. Now here move is given. So what will be the future tense of move? Will move or shall move. But over here there is we. So I told you whenever there is I and we, then you cannot write will, you have to write shall. So we shall move to Mumbai next year. Understood? It is very easy. You only have to write the future tense of the words that are given in the bracket. So 4, you can do it yourself. Then 5, you can do it yourself. And 6 also, you can do it yourself. Understood? 4, 5 and 6, you can do it yourself. Now we will do the last exercise of this worksheet, that is exercise C. Now we have done present tense, we have done future tense. Now which tense is left? Past tense. So in this exercise, what is given? Fill in the blanks with the simple past tense of the verbs given in bracket. Now again all the verbs are given in bracket and you have to write their past tense. I dashed my bicycle very fast last evening. Now see, the verb is ride. Now do you know what is the past tense of ride? What is the past tense of ride? Come on, think of it. Yes, very good. The past tense of ride is rode. A ride or road will ride. A ride, road will ride. Okay, so see students, for this you should know what are the past tense of the verbs. It's very important. Future tense is very easy because you only have to add will or shall. But past tense, you know, some verbs past tense you should know by heart. You have to learn it. Like see, the past tense of ride is rode. There are many words like that. Okay, so you should know the past tense. So you must learn it on your own. You must be having your previous year's grammar textbooks, right, or application books or whatever it is. So you must see or you must find out on your own in the net. You can find out in the books. You must learn all the past tenses. This is very necessary. I dash all the ice cream. Now the verb is eat. Now do you know what is the past tense of eat? Yes, very good. I ate all the ice cream. The past tense of eat is ate. Understood? Third one, the baby dash all night. The verb is cry. Now what is the past tense of cry? It's very simple. It is cried. C-R-I-E-D, cried. The next one, I dashed through the entire evening. Now you have to write the past tense of sleep. Do you know what is the past tense of sleep? Yes, the past tense of sleep is slept. I slept through the entire evening. Understood? So you should know the past tense of all the verbs. Okay, it's very necessary. Now I made you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. You can do it on your own. So with this we have completed worksheet 4.6. And now we will be doing worksheet 4.7, the next worksheet. Okay students, we will just discuss the answers. Exercise A is fill in the blanks with the correct tense of the verbs given in the bracket. See, now it is not given whether you have to write simple present tense or simple past tense or simple future tense. Nothing is given to us. We have to think on our own that which tense we have to use in the sentence. Okay, we have to find it out on our own that which tense you have to use in the sentence, and you have to write accordingly. You have to fill in the blanks according to the tenses. Now see, you have to find out the tense first. Now see the first one. I like to dash lemonade in the evening. Now it is not given, there is no word given that yesterday or tomorrow. Okay, in the evening means when some action is done every day, like I go to school every day. When an action is done every day, then it is always present tense. You have to always use simple present tense. Okay, now see, I like to dash lemonade in the evening. That means I like to drink lemonade every day. In the evening, every day I like to drink. So when an action is happening every day, then you have to use the present tense. Now see, there is the verb drink. So of course the present tense of the verb drink also will be drink. This is the simple present tense. So I like to drink lemonade every evening. Okay, so simple present tense only we have to use. I like to drink. Okay, now the second one is I dash Meena yesterday. Now here the word is given yesterday. See, you must underline in the evening it is given. In the evening means it is, this action is happening every day. When something is happening every day, you have to use present tense. Now over here you can see yesterday. Now yesterday means it is already happened. The action has already happened in the past. So whenever yesterday or any action is already happened, then you have to use past tense. So I dash Meena yesterday. What is the past tense of meet? Very good. The past tense of meet is met. M-E-T, met. Understood? So first you must see which tense it is. Which tense you have to use. Okay. We dash to the museum tomorrow. Now this is also very easy. See, tomorrow. Tomorrow means it is future. This is future tense. So now you have to use the future tense of the verb go. So what will you use? And over here we is there. So we have to use shall. So we will write we shall go to the museum tomorrow. Understood? So first you have to find out the tense. What is given yesterday, tomorrow, evening. Okay. I dashed to school yesterday. Now here also see, yesterday is given, means this sentence is past tense. Okay, past tense is used in this sentence. Now you have to write the past tense of go. What is the past tense of go? Very good. I went to school yesterday. Very easy. Okay, I went to school yesterday. The past tense of go is went. Understood, student, how to do this? You have to first find out what is the tense of the sentence, and then you have to fill in the blanks with the help of the verbs. Okay, now see, I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it on your own. Okay. Now the next exercise is B. Answer these questions using the simple past tense. What time? Now see, whenever I used to discuss the answers also, question answers of your textbook and all, then I used to tell that whenever you write answers to the questions, you must always write in past tense. So whenever anybody asks you a question, you have to answer it in past tense. You have to use the past tense to answer the questions. Okay. For example, see, now we will write the answers, then you will come to know. What time did you arrive in class yesterday? What time? Suppose if anybody will ask you that yesterday, what time you arrived in class? So how will you write the answer? I will just show you. So I will write see, this is arrive. So you have to write the past tense of arrive. Okay, you have to write the past tense because this sentence is in past tense. So I arrived. The past tense of arrive is arrived. I arrived in class yesterday in the morning. I arrived in class yesterday in the morning. Okay, I arrived in class yesterday in the morning. What did you do yesterday in school? Now this also you have to write in past tense. Okay, so here see, the action is do. So what is the past tense of do? Did. So I did maths and science in school yesterday. I did maths and science in school yesterday. Okay, so you have to write the past tense of the verb. Over here arrive and over you do. Third one, what subject did you study yesterday? See, now here you can see study is given. Now you have to write the past tense of study. You have to write the past tense of study. So what is the past tense of studied? I studied maths and science yesterday. I studied maths and science yesterday. Understood? So first you must see which is the verb, and then you have to write the past tense of the verb. Okay, and you have to make your answer. Now 4 and 5 you can do it on your own. Understood, students? Now we will see the next question. 7. Now I will just discuss exercise C. What would you do if you unexpectedly get a week-long leave from school? Okay, now you know what is given. What would you do unexpectedly? What would you do if you unexpectedly get a week long leave from school. So suppose if you are going to school now, of course your schools are closed due to the COVID-19 virus and you are all at home. But suppose if your school was suppose if you would be going to school, okay, your school would be regular, and suddenly you come to know that you are going to get a week long leave. That means you are going to get 1 week holiday. You are going to get a 1 week holiday suddenly. Then what would you do? So you have to describe using sentences in the simple future tense. So you have to write what you are going to do. So of course you have to write it in future tense. You have to write all your sentences in future tense. So this you must do it on your own, students. Okay, so this is your homework. You can write sentences. See how many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are many lines. So you can write at least 5 sentences. Okay, students, at least you must write 5 sentences. If you want to write more, it's very good. You have a lot of space below. So you have to write what you are going to do if you get a 1 week leave from school. So all the sentences you have to write in simple future tense. That means you have to use will or shall. Of course you will be writing I everywhere. So you will have to use shall only. So you have to write all the sentences in future tense. Understood? Okay. Okay students, so we have completed the worksheets of the tenses. That is worksheet 4.5, 4.6 and 4.7. And I have also along with the discussion of worksheets, I have explained all the rules also, and I have even solved some examples so that you get an idea of how to find out about the tenses, how to find out which tense the sentences and which tense you have to use, how to write the present, simple and future tense. Understood? So please try to solve the examples that I gave you for homework, then you will get a more clear idea. Understood students? So with this we have completed our grammar topic about the tenses also. Okay students? So thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.